to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about tenses. This is used in all the four modules: reading, listening, writing, speaking. A lot of students face problem in this. They are not aware about the basic idea behind this. So today in very simple form I am going to discuss about these tenses. So let's start. So basically there are three types: past, present, future. Definitely almost all of you must be aware past is something that has happened in the past, present is the current situation, and the future is something that is going to happen. Right? So there are total 12 type of tenses. It's simple, continuous, perfect, perfect, continuous. So if we combine all these, it comes as 12 types, right? So past, a simple past, past continuous, past perfect, past perfect continuous, in a similar way other two. So let's see what are the basic idea behind it, what are the rules behind it, how to use these types of tense. So first comes your present simple, right? In this, we use the subject with the verb. Why we use this? For two things: if we want to tell about some habit or a routine, or we are telling about certain facts. Right? Now be careful when there is I, we, you, they. We are going to use the singular form. When it is he, she, it, it's going to be plural form. So right, it will be I work, he works. I live, he lives. Right? So read this and memorize this thing. With I, we, you, they, we use the singular form. With he, she, it, we use the plural form. Now let's see what I mean by habits, routine and fact. So let's take an example. So if we talk about habit or a routine, it's I drink coffee every morning. So this is a routine of me, right? So here you can see I is there, so it's a drink. If it has been he, so it will be he drinks, right? So I drink coffee every morning. This is a routine. Children often play. Now here you can see children often play video games after school, right? So since children is the, when we refer it like for children, it will be play singular form, often play video game. So this is also a routine. Okay. If we talk about facts, so water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So this is a fact. It can be any universal fact, or you sing very well. You can notice with you it will be sing. So you sing very well, it's a fact, right? So it can be any universal truth, it can be any fact. In this case, it's a simple present, right? Next comes your present continuous. So what do you mean by continuous? Something that is happening, right? That is still continuing. Now here we use the subject. With that we will use am, is or are, and with the verb we are going to use ing. With with I we are going to use am. With he, she, it will be is. With you, we and they, it will be are. Understood? These are things you need to memorize so that you don't do any mistake. Now when we use the present continuous, first thing, when some action is happening right now, like I am drinking coffee right now, that is a continuous thing. Presently I am drinking, it's not completed yet, I am still drinking it. We are having breakfast, so we are having it, it's not completed. It's raining outside, so it's not stopped, it's still raining. So anything, any action that is happening now is known as, which is not completed yet, is known as present continuous. Secondly, when we talk about some temporary activities, like Sita is learning to play the guitar, so this is an activity which is not completed yet. So that's why Sita, and you can see here we are using is. With I we are using am, we are using are, it we are using is. So these things you have to be careful about. Like here, as I have told you, it will be subject with am, is, are, and then verb ing. These things will tell you. With I it will be am, with he, she, it will be is, with you, we, they, it's going to be are. Fine. What can be like, I am watching a really interesting TV series at the moment. So this is the temporary activity. ended yet, but it will end soon. So if we are going to tell any action that is happening now, or if we are going to tell about some temporary activities, it will be your present continuous. Right? The third thing is changes, that is taking any changes we are talking about, like the price of crude oil is falling rapidly. Right? So this is a change that is happening, or the scientists say that the earth is getting warmer. So this is a change which is taking place. So if any change is taking place in the present scenario, you are going to write for the present continuous. That will be, it will be your subject with is, am, are, verb, ing. So right? Now we are going to move to the next one. Now comes your third form, that is right, past. Here what simple. We use the subject with the verb in past or V2 form. Why we use past simple? When we are going to tell about some action that has already been completed in the past, right? I played badminton with my friends last Saturday. So this is an action that has already been done. John gave us present for our wedding anniversary. So he has already given the present. So this actions has already been completed, and now we are telling about those actions. So that is the past simple. Here you have to be careful that there are certain irregular verbs, right? Like for give, it's going to be gave or given. Build, it will be built. Come will be came. Eat will be ate. Go will be went. There are a lot of irregular verbs. You need to memorize them so that you use the correct form when you are making the past tense. Okay. Next one is the past continuous. What is past continuous? In this, first thing how we use this, we use the subject with was or verb and verb with ing. So when we use was, when it's I, he, she, it, when it's you, we, they, we are going to use verb. Now why we use the past continuous? When there are two actions, one is already been done and one is still ongoing in the past. So while we were waiting at the bus stop, we saw a car accident. Okay, so both are past thing they are telling, past action they are telling. One is already been done and one was that time still ongoing. So when the accident happened, they were waiting at the bus stop, right? I was having dinner when the doorbell rang. So they were still having the dinner. It's not like now they are having. In the past, when these two actions happened, at that time they were continuing with one of the action when the another action was done. Right? It was raining when Priya left. So still raining when Priya left. So these both are your past action. One was ongoing, another was completed. Now let's just make a brief idea that whatever we have discussed so far, we have discussed present simple, present continuous, past simple and past continuous. So I drink coffee every morning. This is a routine or habit which I am telling. So that's why it's a present simple. Present continuous, I am drinking coffee right now. So this is the action which I am doing right now in the present scenario. Past, I drank coffee yesterday. This is an action that has already been completed in the past. Past continuous means I was drinking coffee this morning when I got a phone call from my boss. Right? So there are two actions. One was ongoing, one was done. So when he or she received the call or when I received the call, at that time I was drinking the coffee. So these are the four very basic form of your tense. Now let's move to the other type. So next one is a present perfect. Now what is present perfect? In this, what we do, we use the subject with have or has and the verb with past participle or the third form of the verb. I, we, you, they will be your have. He's everywhere you are saying this bunch follow the same rule and this bunch follow the same rule. So with I, we, you, they, it will be have. With he, she, it will be has. When we use this present perfect, when we have to tell about certain experience. So I have taught IELTS to many students. This is my experience. John has visited France 4 times. This is also an experience. It's a life experience. This is a work experience. We have seen 2 movies this week. So with we it's have, with the name it will be has, with I it will be have. Okay. Second thing is when you want to tell about some recent action, right? I have finished my homework. Maybe it has Now, what is the difference between past and this present thing? Why this is a present since it had already been done? If here I have mentioned I have finished my homework yesterday, it will be the past thing. Then it will not be I finished my homework yesterday, that will be the past thing. But here since the time is not mentioned, it can be just maybe 1 minute before I have done this. So when I want to tell any recent action where time duration is not mentioned, the time period is not mentioned, it will be your present perfect. I have finished my homework. John has lost his glasses. The police has arrested a young man in connection with the robbery. So when police has arrested, that is not mentioned. Further, I'm going to tell you the comparison by using the same examples in the past form also. So when we have to tell our experience or when we have to tell a recent action, that is your past perfect. Now comes your present perfect continuous. This is the continuation of your present perfect only. So here we use the subject with have, has, have been or has been with verb and ing. When we use this, so action that started in the past and are still continuing. So as what we have said that I have been waiting to see the doctor for 2 hours, right? So this action has started but still not ended. It's in the continuation form. So any action that has started in the past but still continuing. He has been playing tennis since he was a child, so he's still playing it, right? But he started in the past during his childhood. It has been raining all morning. Still, it's raining started in the morning. So any action that has started in the past but still in the continuation is your present perfect continuous. Okay. Now comes your past perfect. Here we will see what is the difference between present perfect and past perfect. So here we will use subject with had and verb. When we use that, the first action when there are three or two or more past action, then we are going to mention this with example. It will be more clear. So when we have two past action, we use past perfect to clearly show which action happened first. So there are two actions, both are of the past, but when we want to tell which the series, the sequence of it, the sequence of the first action, we use this. How we use this? Like when we got to the theater, the movie has had started. So these are the two actions, right? We have to tell which one happened first. So the movie had started and this has already been started. This was the first action. So when we have to mention three or two or more actions and we want to tell which was the first action, we use past perfect. I was sick because I had eaten too much the previous night. So why I was sick? Because I had eaten. These are the two actions. So I have already eaten. Now after that I was sick. So both are past thing, but one happened before then after. The girl looked very familiar. I had seen her somewhere before. So somewhere before has already been happened. I have already seen her. After that she looked very familiar. Okay. Then comes past perfect continuous. So it's a subject with had been and verb ing. Right? Let's see what is past perfect continuous. So what is past perfect? When there are two actions, both are done, we have to just tell which one happened before. But the first continuous past action before another finished. So in this also there are two actions, but one happened before another was done. Like she has been waiting for 2 hours when the doctor finally arrived. So waiting means she was still waiting when the doctor arrived. Definitely this, she started waiting. This was the first incident, but that still continued after the second incident was done. Like the ground was wet because it had been raining. So that means rain started before, but that continued before the second action. So what is the difference between past perfect and past perfect continuous? That in past perfect we tell two actions both have been completed. The first action has been completed before the second action began. But here in this, the first action is still continued like before after the beginning of the second action also. Like here definitely she was waiting before the doctor came, but when the doctor finally arrived, when the second action was completed, then also she was waiting only. Like here the rain started before, but after that also the ground was wet. Now let's see a comparison between these. So, present perfect, I have washed the dishes, right? So this is your present perfect. What is present perfect continuous? I have been washing the dishes for half an hour. So this action started before but still continuing. Past perfect means two actions will be there. So when I left for work, I had washed the dishes. So this is the first action, and after that I left for the work. Past perfect continuous means these are the two actions, but the first still continued before the end of the second one. So when the phone rang, I had been washing the dishes for half an hour. Right? So that means the dishes he was washing, but the phone rang. He attended, then again he started his process of washing the dishes. So this is the difference between present perfect continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Now comes your future simple. Okay, so these are three forms. Now in this we use going to, present continuous, or will. Let's see how. So when we use going to, when we want to plan, when we have some plans or some intentions, sorry, it will be ti minus. So here we use subject with am, is, are, going to, and verb. So we are going to buy a car. So this is our plan, right? I am going to exercising regularly, right? So this is the intention, or we can say plan also. So we use going to when there are certain plans or certain intentions. What is present continuous? Fixed arrangement, like subject we have already discussed what is a present continuous. Am is our verb with ing. So I am having lunch with my parents on Saturday, right? So this is the plan that is going to commence on Saturday. We are flying to Mumbai the day after tomorrow. Now you guys will be asking, what is the difference between going to and present continuous? So see the difference here. We are going to buy a car. When? We don't know. So no fixed timing is there, but when we use present continuous, the timing is fixed. I am having lunch with my parents on Saturday. So Saturday, that is fixed. We are flying to Mumbai the day after tomorrow. The timing is confirmed. If it has been we are flying to Mumbai, then we are going to fly. Because in this case, the timing we don't know. It's just a plan. Okay. So here we can again see the difference between both. I am going to see dentist sometime next week. When? Not confirmed. But I am seeing the dentist tomorrow afternoon. This is your confirmed schedule. So this is an arrangement and this is a plan. Here we will use going to. Here this is your present continuous tense. Okay. Third is your will. When we use will, when we have to make some instant decisions, offers, promises. Here simply we use subject will with verb. Like, may I take your order? Yes, I will have the burger and fries please. So will have. This decision I have made instantly. When I have seen the menu card, I have made. It's not like before I think of that and all those things. No. So this is an instant decision. These files are really heavy. I'll help you with them. So I instantly when I saw that you are carrying so heavy file, I thought, okay, let me help you out. So I will help you with them. Okay. Promises, offers, all these things will be your will. Next is your future continuous. So here we will use subject instead of will be, and verb with ing. When we use this, when there is some ongoing actions in the future, like at 11 a.m. tomorrow, I will be driving to Portland. Okay, fixed or routine event, I will be staying. So when you want to tell something that is fixed, or a routine event, I will be staying at Hilton Hotel in Portland. So some ongoing action in the future, or some fixed or routine event, I will be staying. Okay. Let's see what is future perfect and future perfect continuous. Let's take it together so that it will give you a better idea. Future perfect tense, a completed action in the future, right? Let me tell you with example. So here basically we use subject, will have, and verb, And what is future perfect continuous? Ongoing action in the future. Okay, here we use subject will have been with verb ing. Like here, say I started saving, or say Ravi started saving money from January onwards. So I'm saying that by August, Ravi will have saved. So this will be completed action by August in the future. But if I say in this way, by August, Ravi will have been saving money for 6 months. So this is an ongoing process. Here it's a fixed thing that 20,000 will be saved, right? But here he will be saving for this is a ongoing action in the future. He will be saving for 6 months or 7 months. This is the difference between future perfect and future perfect. So when we talk about some completed action in the future, it will be a future perfect. When we are talking about some ongoing action in the future, it is going to be a future perfect continuous.